And we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another episode of OmniBros Live. Today we have a special Saturday episode that's a
I'll be
little
right back.
than your traditional episode. Instead of Sunday, we're doing this tonight, mainly because Jess has a flight to catch tomorrow. So he won't be able to do the live stream tomorrow. But yeah, if you haven't already checked it out, Gabe and Jess are both in Vegas right now. Gabe is getting his stuff together, and we're sorry for running so late. Hotel internet is what it is, you know. Jess, why don't you tell our lovely fans all about our sponsor while we're at it?
Let's see. Where's the camera on this thing? Am I looking at it right now?
You're looking at it.
Okay. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Always an Omnibros code every quarter. Over $50 in the United States gets you free shipping and fabulous service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. You know, one thing I do not have a link to is the chat, so you'll have to tell me if there's anybody chatting.
I sent you the link in the group, or you can't see it.
Well, let me see if I can get it on my phone.
Oh, you're on your phone right now?
No, I'm on my iPad right now.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know that I can go back and forth like I can on my laptop. Let's see. I'm so sorry, everybody. It was my problem because my for the money I'm paying for this hotel room in Las Vegas, I should be able to get reliable internet service, and I can't.
It's that bad, huh? Do you pay for the internet speed?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They charge you an arm and a leg.
Oh wow. That's ridiculous.
I just got to notice that Omnibros it won't let me go through the YouTube link either. So I'll go to YouTube and see if I can get on that way.
Yeah.
I'll watch the show with the sound off and see if I can see links that way. Chats. So how's it been going?
It's been going. It's been kind of a chill day. I need to shave. Jesus, my hair is bad. It's been a pretty chill day, man. I'm gonna be up late tonight because since I'm what they call an elite pro member for Best Buy, which is like you spend over, I think it's like $1,000 or $2,000 at Best Buy in a year. They enroll you in that program and you give them their email. Black Friday deals go live for us tonight.
Oh, really? And what are you in the mood for?
I'm picking up a whole bunch of movies. They go live around 1 a.m. my time, so we'll see if they're not going to have everything, but they're going to have most of the stuff. So I'm hoping, and I got my fingers crossed, that I'll be able to pick some stuff up and I can just pick it up tomorrow to avoid the Black Friday madness.
Wait. Oh, you don't want to go Friday.
I don't want to go Friday.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
So if I can pick up everything that I want to get tomorrow, and hopefully it's all online, and I could just do in-store pickup, then that would be great.
And you want movies for your new setup?
Yeah. I'm a movie guy, so I've got a list of just like a bunch of movies that I want to pick up that I've been hoping are on sale at during Black Friday. Here's a trick for Black Friday out there: never go to Walmart. It's hell. Or just don't go to Walmart in general if you can avoid it.
I have to go there to pick up a book that I ordered. King Conan. That's the only place I could find it.
What's the deal with that book that it's only available at Walmart?
Well, that was, and same with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2. That's how Tyler Blunt got his, was through Walmart, and his has been shipped. But I don't know. I wasn't sure I was going to get it from Amazon, but Walmart seemed to have a number of them, and and in stock just didn't get enough. I guess it's a really small print run, and I don't want to just. I'm sure in stock will get a number of copies, but I don't want to, have it be at 3 p.m. on a Monday and I'm not paying attention. Although Emily will go on the group and say, "Okay, they're live," so she's good about that.
Yeah, Emily's really on point with that with the group. She's usually the one to tell us, "Hey, look, this book is selling out quick, or we're low on stock in this book if you guys want it, or this book is coming back into print so-and-so date at this time, so be ready."
Yeah, and I'm not picking up the chat at all. So if anybody has a question for me or cares at all about me, you're gonna have to tell me.
I got you. I got you. How is? Well, let's get right on topic. How's Vegas?
It's fun. It's really not a place for me since I don't drink, smoke, or gamble. I don't really know what I'm doing here. It's wild, but Gabe has been a super great host. We've gone through major eat-a-thon and had lots of great food. Sure. And I saw his store, Torpedo Comics, today. I met the drummer from System of a Down. He didn't even say. I mean, I shook hands with him. He's a big, beefy, strong guy. I can see how he must just hammer those drums. But he owns the shop. And he said, I was in Virginia one time. I'm in a band, and our lead singer was 7 hours late because of traffic. And he didn't even, I mean, that's a pretty major band for him to come on in. I left the door open.
Is that the hooker?
It's Gabe and his wife. Come on in. Are we on? Yeah, we are on.
Oh, shit.
Hi. I'm Jess. Hi, nice to meet you, too.
Let's see what we got going on here. What up, Luis?
Hey, finally. How you doing, man?
Finally, I was getting drinks, man. Sorry.
Yeah, he got cocktails.
Yeah, I got bourbon, but no fucking cocktail or
cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Hi, Daisy.
Bourbon.
Oh, hi.
You don't want to be on the camera?
It's right here.
We move this fancy chair over.
Yeah, my brother had a similar experience. My brother had a similar experience when he went to Vegas a few months ago. He doesn't drink or smoke, so he was like, I'm kind of actually bored a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's where Gabe has come in major league handy, is that he's taken me all around. You can feel free to sit on the bed or something if you want. Yeah, lie down. Take a load off.
Yeah. Go take a dump in the shower.
No. I don't know what this woman has done to deserve Gabe. She seems like the sweetest person on the planet. And he just constantly teases her. But yeah, no, Gabe has taken me to all the places that, like record stores, comic book stores, restaurants. Last night, we had a great time getting these huge, giant 15-inch slices of pizza at the sports book of Planet Hollywood. And I got there was a really good waitress there, and we had fun talking to her.
She was really good.
Yeah. She was very cool. And I got this wild idea in my head. I like the Ohio State Buckeyes, and they're playing Maryland tomorrow. I bet they're going to crush Maryland. So I'm going to put a C note on Ohio State. They had to win by 15 points. And I got up at like 4 a.m. this morning, 7 a.m. my time. And I was just waiting for the sports book to open. I was convinced I had the idea of the century. So this is a lesson in why Omnidog doesn't gamble. Ohio State had to win by 2 touchdowns. They only won by a point, and I lost my $100 like that.
How much did you lose?
$100.
No.
$110 because of the vig.
Damn.
So Vermillion wants to know, Jess, did you buy any copies of Batman Nightfall?
I'm sure Gabe has like a truckload of those in the back somewhere at that store.
Gabe did help find me a book. I'll show you. Let me go get it real quick.
How many of those do you have in the store, man? Probably a lot, right?
Maybe just one copy of each. You know,
really?
We don't go overboard crazy on that kind of stuff. You know, unfortunately, the Omnibus is really only I buy them at the store.
Yeah.
But it was every comic book shop we went to. He found the Nightfall and then came up and shoved it in my face.
I need to download that video so we could post it on our Instagram or something like that, because that video is hilarious.
He just kept coming up to me, and I thought every single time oh, he found something good, and every single time it was Nightfall.
It's funny because at first you're like, and then the second one you're like, that's funny, you did it again. The third one you're just like, Oh.
Gabe.
He's gonna unpack his bags when he gets back Monday morning, and he's gonna find a Nightfall omnibus in there.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Usually people play jokes on their friends. They put like an alarm clock or like a electric razor, so it vibrates, and you get pulled over by TSA. And now I'm just gonna pack his bags full of Nightfall omnibuses.
Oh my god! He did find me X-Men: Children of the Atom Epic Collection. This is super rare, and I got it. I got a discount on it. A good friend of the shop discount. What was the name of that store?
Alternate Reality.
Alternate Reality. Yeah.
So shout out to Ralph at Alternate Reality for having this out of print Epic collection that's actually really expensive right now.
Yeah.
And gave us a discount on top of it.
Yeah, that was really cool. It's the first, 20 issues?
It's like 25, 26, it should say on the back. It's a lot.
First
Those Epic collections are packed.
Yeah, they really are. First 23, it looks like. Yeah, 1 through 23. So that's pretty good.
Can't go wrong with Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah, so I lost my money on Ohio State because they suck. And I have no idea. They're going to get crushed by Michigan next week. But it was fun sitting in the sports book. I don't think Gabe had ever done that before, and watching all the games. And that was last night, and horse racing and everything else.
Yeah, I'm not too much into the sports ball, so I don't do a lot of time in the sports book.
Right, and this will be Jess's lesson in not gambling again for the next 25 years. Probably been 25 years since I placed a bet, and it'll be another 25.
No, what you need to do, Jess, is you need to follow everybody else's mentality and double down to win your money.
There you go. There you go. Put up the house.
Here's what I think I'm going to do. I want the Rams to win on Monday night against the Chiefs. So I'm going to go place a bet tomorrow for $20 on the Chiefs. That way the Rams are going to win. I'll give the slip to Gabe and he can win $20 since I owed him $20 from a bet earlier anyway. So I am actually going to do that. Because wait, if I do the Chiefs and they lose, you won't get your 20.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. You paid for lunch or breakfast this morning, so
that's true. Breakfast was way good. It was Spam and eggs.
Oh, I love a good Spam and eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, it's weird. He had Spam and eggs. It's like a weird restaurant that's like. My wife is telling me, she's like, "Yeah, don't they have Hawaiian food?" I go, "No, this is like your typical West Coast American diner." It is. It has your normal like skillets and eggs. Omelets and shit like that, but then there's also like this tiny menu of Hawaiian food.
Yeah, so I got a couple of balls of sticky rice with it too. It was great.
That sounds great.
It really was good.
I got biscuits and gravy.
And it looked
turkey bacon.
It looked awesome. Here, you want to move closer?
Can I?
It doesn't sound like you had too much luck out there in Vegas as far as gambling, Jess. I'm sorry. Next time.
Yeah, no, this is why I don't gamble.
Well, you made your money back on an Epic collection.
I think I might want to keep it though.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
yeah, that's true. This is a $100 book that I got for about $20. So that's true. And I came out here for the Adam Hughes signing anyway. So.
Yeah. Speaking of, I kind of had to ditch out on Jess for a little bit to pick up J. Scott Campbell from the airport.
I saw the pictures of that, man. How was he? He's a pretty cool dude.
He's awesome. He's awesome. His wife is adorable and fantastic and really fun too.
Yeah.
They laughed at my jokes. So.
Oh wow!
That means they're either crazy or just really generous people. I don't know. Here's jokes about people who have too much plastic surgery and they laughed at it. So
here's the secret with most creators: 99% of them are actually pretty cool guys.
Yeah, at the store right now we got Herberto Ramos and Greg Horn. I think actually right now they're still signing.
Probably. They are?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they're still signing right now.
They've been going hard.
I was there at noon when they started, or 11.
Earlier than that.
Yeah, because I had to take a nap. I went down about 11:30 for 2 hours, and I think they started at 11. They've been there for 6 hours.
Yeah, they
almost 7.
Well, they took an hour and a half lunch, probably more.
Oh, okay.
But
it'll be like
tell everybody, what's the torpedo experience like through Jess's eyes?
Oh, torpedo. Well, I told him already how cool John was. That all he said was I'm in a band and our lead singer was caught up in traffic for 7 hours and missed the show. And I'm like, that's pretty humble of you. System of a Down's a pretty well-known band.
Like he said, like he didn't know. He's like, I'm in a band. Like, you know, he didn't know. Like, I'm in a band. And he's talking about how Virginia has like terrible traffic. We were talking about that earlier ourselves too.
Yeah, Virginia does have terrible traffic.
And a 2-hour drive took 7 hours because Serge went out to go play basketball somewhere and got stuck in traffic for 7 hours. And missed the show.
They did the show without him, so he was really cool. The vault is unbelievable. The vault had that Amazing Fantasy 15 that I was looking at that has no price on it, so it must be free, I guess.
If you could break into the vault, take it, and run out through the store and make it out alive, sure.
I don't think I would try that.
I'd be yelling at people, go for the knees.
See, I can't even run, so I wouldn't even make it out of the store. It was lots of really cool statues, lots of really good books, lots of lots of Bronze Age, Silver Age. I saw some Golden Age in there, and of course, they're like CGC kings, so there's just CGC books all over the place with signatures and in super high grade. And what's that Amazing Fantasy grade?
9.6.
9.6 Amazing Fantasy 15, which is crazy.
It's practically new.
Signed by Stan Lee.
It's practically the price on that must have just skyrocketed recently.
Yeah. That's why there's no price on it now. I'm not sure what
could
we
you even
adjusted the price to be at. I don't remember.
Could you even sell that? Could you even sell that right now other than to like a specialty buyer?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the vault room is kind of for that person who has that success in their life where they could afford that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to take that certain person who's probably like a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, you know, so.
Not an Omnidog.
No.
Not somebody that loses $100 on a
football game and considers it a lot of money.
But it wasn't too packed in there though today.
Yeah.
In the store?
We were there later when I came back.
Yeah.
Oh, I was insane.
Oh, was?
Yeah, I was insane after I came back.
Oh, yeah, because it was really pretty mellow when I went in there, but there was a line out the door?
Not out the door. We don't do lines.
Oh, what do you do?
It's almost like the DMV where you get like a ticket.
Oh, okay.
And then we put the numbers up on like our Instagram and our Facebook, so you know, my number is coming up and you can come back.
Oh, that's
so people
smart.
can just go fuck off and do errands and have a part of their day back to them and not spend it all in the comic book store for no reason.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I was wondering why on Torpedo's Facebook it was like now serving red something 100 to like 200 or something like that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's our ticket system. Yeah,
oh, that's cool.
We stole that from George Perez.
That is pretty cool, man. Oh my god! I spent the majority of my Friday afternoon waiting in line for goddamn Hamilton tickets online.
Hamilton.
It's coming to Florida, dude. It's people were waiting from the moment that the server went live. I was on my phone probably for about 12 hours and I did not look out.
Dude, that's like Comic-Con shit, dude.
It kept crashing. No, the fucking thing kept crashing, and I was like, well, my girl and our anniversary is coming up, and her birthday is coming up and stuff. So I was trying to see if I could at least get some cheap seats because she's wanted to go to it, and maybe even throw in like an extra ticket to bring her sister because she really wants to go into it too. But dude, it's sold out, ridiculous, and then people were waiting in line for 12 hours, and now even cheap seats are like $400, $500. It's nuts.
That's a racket. I didn't know that.
In Washington, to even get access to it, you had to buy a package of 4 other plays, and even for that package, you had to get online and go through what you're saying. So you not only had to drop several hundred on Hamilton tickets, but you also had to
buy shitty ass tickets you don't want to see for other shows,
spam a lot or whatever. The 4 other plays that were at the Kennedy Center.
I guess we're watching Spider-Man and Cats, honey.
That might be cool. You always see somebody die in Spider-Man.
Do you remember when that first came out? There was like a news story of somebody almost dying every single show.
Yeah, the guy that played Spider-Man just kept getting himself wrecked.
Oh, yeah. What was that? Turn Out the Lights? That's what you just said.
Yeah, Spider-Man Turn Off the Lights. That was the name of it.
Okay, yeah.
So, let's see.
I did see somebody get ejected from the casino today. That was pretty cool.
Was it cheating?
I don't know. I just caught the tail end of it. I went down to get coffee, and it was
coffee.
That's all I can drink, man. So I don't know. She was probably about 5'0" and she was there were two security people, and the woman security person was just yelling at this person. You're crazy. You're acting out of line. You're disrupting the casino. We want you out now, now. And this person, whoever she was, I didn't see what she was doing. She was videotaping it with her phone. Videotape. She was videoing it with her phone. And she wasn't leaving. And they never put their hands on her, but they escorted her out. And now I don't know how they keep somebody from coming back in, but it was, I mean, there was a bunch of people standing around just watching this happen. So that was my entertainment for the afternoon.
That's one of those things where they go, get out, or we're going to get Metro, or get the police.
Yeah, I think so.
Or we get the mafia, and we'll put you into the walls of the casino.
The level of angriness in this woman's voice when she was yelling at this person, it was clear she had been trying to get rid of this person for several minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I don't know what she was doing. It sounded like she was just acting out of line.
That's typical.
Jess, I'm going to ask the real question here. Do you drink it black?
Black is my soul.
Ah, God, you drink coffee black. Ugh.
Yeah. Is there any other way to drink coffee?
Dude, yeah. I can't stand black coffee.
Oh, that's the only way. I can't load it up with like cream and sugar. That just turns it nasty.
No, I don't have too much sugar. I have like 2 little teaspoons of sugar and a little bit of milk, but I can't drink it. I can't drink it straight black. It's just
I had to learn to drink it black for the Whole30 thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I just kept drinking it black. I got used to the taste.
The Whole30 thing? Was that the kettle start off or something? What's the Whole30 thing?
What?
What's the Whole30 thing?
The Whole30 diet.
What's that?
Oh, it's the diet that I'm on where you eliminate everything.
Sugar. Yeah.
Sugar, dairy, beans, soy. I mean, you eliminate it to just carbs. And for 30 days, you do that. It's to see if anything that you're eating inflames your body. So after the 30 days, you notice that you've lost a little weight, and you can reintroduce things like rice or
birthday cake,
you know, whatever, and see if it bothers you. And we just lost so much weight on it that we just stayed on that diet the whole time. It's called the Whole30 diet, and it's an anti-inflammatory diet, but and now we're basically like doing paleo, just no carbs and no sugar or anything like that. Except
Dr. Atkins all over again.
Yeah, pretty much. My wife's down to a weight that she hasn't been since we got married 30 years ago.
Uh-oh.
So she's looking mighty fine.
Omnidog is going to be the real dog. I want some more In-N-Out, though. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah, I can have it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I break my diet for In-N-Out. But I don't know, are we going to be able to do it with the signing?
Yeah.
Who's signing is it tomorrow?
Adam Hughes. Stanley.
Oh, my
Adam
God.
Hughes and J. Scott Campbell. The reason I came out here was for Adam Hughes.
Oh, they're just going to wheel out Stanley, his casket.
I'm going to be surprised that he just don't like Weekend at Bernie's, that poor man.
Oh, my gosh. Had it been his old management, it would not surprise me.
Yeah, if it was that Max fucker, he would have done it.
Yeah. Get your final pictures.
I remember we asked him once, because we knew him, that, you know, what happens when, you know, when that time comes? He goes, oh, well, I'll just, you know, grab his hand and you know, and start signing away. So, he got a piece of shit. He's the guy that I think stole, like, was a part of that stealing his blood stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
This shit is weird. He would, yeah, he'd be like, get your picture with Stanley as he's lowering, as we're lowering the casket or something like that.
Yeah, they come to Stanley's burial and then get a piece of his dirt.
Oh my god!
And you know what the sad part is? Somebody would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dibs. Let me see. Is there any questions in the chat? I'm trying to check the chat. We got some good people going on, even though this is an off day and a Saturday.
Yeah, this is an odd day for us to do it, but
we should have announced it on the Instagram or something.
Yeah, Saturday's a real bad day for a lot of people.
I spent like 30 million hours at the airport waiting for J. Scott Campbell today.
Was his flight late?
Yeah, his flight was an hour delayed because of he came out of the Denver, so there was a bunch of snow and stoners or something that delayed the plane. And then it got delayed again in flight, not by much, by like another 20 minutes. I'm like, fuck balls. And then so I'm standing there at the arrival screen, waiting to see, when it's coming and stuff like that. And it arrives, and he texts me because I had just got Campbell's phone number like that. And he goes, "Hey, we're at the baggage claim. Where are you?" I'm at your baggage claim, which is number 19. He goes, "We're at number 16." I'm like, "You're in a different terminal."
Oh, that sucks.
There's something people might not know about the Las Vegas airport is there's 2 terminals. There's Terminal 1, and guess what the second terminal is called? Terminal 3. There is no Terminal 2. Yeah, exactly. Makes zero sense. It's Terminal 1 and Terminal 3.
Why not 2?
I don't know. Maybe it's like the 13th floor where it exists, but it doesn't exist.
I mean, it's like a superstitious thing.
I don't know.
Man, you got to know to get on the tram to get to the baggage claim from when you get off your plane.
Yeah, I guess it's two different trams. One goes to 2, or one goes to 1, and one goes to 3. So I don't know. So that happened, but I got to hang out with him and stuff. He's cool. We'll get to hang out with him tomorrow.
Nice, man.
Yeah, and Adam Hughes will be there tomorrow as well. What else did we do yesterday? We didn't do much today, but get breakfast and hang out at Torpedo for a minute.
That was cool, and I needed some downtime anyway because I got up so early, so it actually worked out fine.
The moment I walk in, I'm like, I'm not working, and everybody swarms in on me.
I noticed that.
The moment I walked in, it was just like, hey, Gabe, hey, Gabe, hey. There's like a million different things that got landed in my lap by different people.
Yeah, I did pick up on that.
Yeah, it happens.
And you have an interesting job, dude.
It's fun. It's different, It's different than a normal comic book store because of these signings and our people love us like without doubt, like unconditionally, So
you guys seem
Gabe's a celebrity out here.
You guys seem to have a real dedicated following at the store.
Yeah, but he knew all the people at the other comic stores and all the customers at the other comic stores. And everybody, of course, in his comic store, everybody knew him. Is that guy really going to church for 3 hours?
I don't know what was up with that. Did you hear me yell at him about that?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Going to church for 3 hours?
Dude, that is not uncommon. That is not uncommon in like especially in like the Spanish Baptist church scene. They would, when I was coming up, because I bounced around, because my parents bounced around from different religions like crazy when I was coming up, which is part of the reason why I am who I am today. We would go to church at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we sometimes wouldn't leave till probably about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
hated it. I hated it every single time. I hated it.
That's a lot to put a kid through.
It was. I did not care for it. Granted, it was only probably like a few months. And then even my mom was like, yeah, this is not working out for me too. And we ended up just leaving. But dude, it was some long time. I can't do it.
Whew. Yeah. That's why but even if he's at church 3 hours, he can still come to the signing if they're signing from, I don't know, 12 to 4 or something.
No, it's going to be like 10 to 6 tomorrow probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to be all day.
Wow, okay.
Plus the sketches and stuff like that too.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have to find out from you when you want me there and what I'm supposed to do.
I'll get you a ticket so you have a low number.
Oh, okay, thank you.
But if you want to sketch, you got to wait.
I do. I have 2 books I wanted him to sketch on.
Yeah, that's fine. Because the way we do it is, because before we would let people go up, get their signatures, and then get their sketch at the same time. But that would be so long. Like some of these sketches could last 45 minutes because these guys will do like super detailed sketches, especially when you had like Tyler Kirkham there or Frank Cho and Jim Chung. So if you're a guy who just wants 3 signatures and leave, you're waiting 4 hours. Everybody else is getting sketches. So we decided, well, everybody get their signatures first. So people who just want signatures to get their signatures and bounce out. And if you want to sketch, then you can wait. Because you don't have to wait anyways because it's a time-consuming process.
So would I just turn in my books and he'll sketch them and I pick them up later?
No, if you want to, I don't care. I'll take care of that for you. But normally, it's you get your signatures, and then you kind of hang out or hang around and do whatever, or leave. And then when the sketches come up, you can come back and you can do it. Get your sketch so that way you can watch them do it. You can see them.
Oh, so there's signing time and then there's sketch time.
Right.
Okay.
That's a lot better of a system because I can imagine somebody like Capullo and Snyder who like are kind of rock stars in the industry. They could be there all day.
Yeah, if you get a big guy or somebody who's like really generous with their sketches.
Yeah.
Because we fly them out, we take care of them, we give them the VIP treatment.
Mm-hmm.
They kick that back into like, their sketches a lot of times.
Yeah,
so yeah, like I said, they could be like 25-minute, 30-minute sketches.
You guys cover the hotel too, right?
Yeah, we cover, depends. Yeah, no, but we cover basically everything.
Yeah, they treat these creators like rock stars. From what Gabe told me, this is some kind of big deal that these guys get.
Which is probably part of the reason why you keep getting the same like high profile artists that they keep showing up, like Jim Lee, your Capullos. Like Capullo's done what, 3 signings at your store this year alone?
He did twice. It was December last year and then a couple months ago. So next year we're going for sorry. That's mine. So next year we're trying to go for different creators and not getting the same ones because after a while you have all your books signed that you want signed in or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get signings to kind of coincide more with big books and so that we can do like, oh hey, there's this big book coming out and we got the creator there too. So that way we can order a buttload of books or maybe get our own variant. And then it's easier to sell the variant when we got the creator there that you can get autographed from immediately. That's cool. Speaking of, we do have a Batman Who Laughs exclusive variant. You guys can check that on torpedocomics.com. Plug.
You helped design that, didn't you?
Yeah, that was kind of my concept.
That's really cool.
That cover.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, I've seen it. It looks really cool.
So somebody's asking why we like Epic Collections more than Masterworks. That's probably directed at me because I don't think anybody else here really gets Epic Collections as much. Do you just?
I have a few Epics and just a couple of Masterworks. Aren't Epics bigger? Or are they about the same?
I think they're smaller. Like there's less material. I think they're hardcovers and they're pretty expensive hardcovers.
Yeah.
I want to say there's less than 10 issues. Huh. So I think that's where I fall in, is that it's less than this is 23 issues for $35.
Yeah.
I think it is. So if I can't get the omnibus, I would prefer to have the omnibus of this, but that Stan Lee Jack Kirby omnibus volume 1 is like $700 or something stupid like that.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's out of control.
Damn. No, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't one of them in black and white? Or I'm thinking about another edition.
You're thinking of
Walking Dead, maybe?
Or no. DC has a black and white collection.
Oh, you're thinking of the Essentials.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. I always get those mixed up in my head.
Yeah, no, this is color.
And that's full on color. Like I don't think they redo the color. I think it's more or less the original coloring.
Ooh.
The uncanny threat of Eunice, the Untouchable.
Ooh.
That's some good stuff in there.
My favorite.
It's all wacky, cheesy 60s stuff, but that makes it fun.
I love those fantastic. I love those classic Fantastic Four issues. The Red Scare, and he has like a pet monkey.
What else did you get, Jess? You picked up another
I picked up Preacher Volume 2 hardcover for trade bait. I found that
scalped.
Right, scalped. Scalped. Gabe knows my collection like Ryley knows, and Omar knows my collection. Everybody knows my collection better than I do. Scalped Volume 2 hardcover, oversized hardcover deluxe. That's out of print, so I got that to see if anybody wants to trade it for something.
I think I might have one at the store. I might have to trade bait that too.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a good idea. I don't know what I want. I don't need to spend any more money on anything. Just because I got so much stuff recently. I even forgot a couple things in my haul last week.
You did? That was a huge haul. That was a monster haul.
It was, and I totally forgot because I also got that Uncanny X-Men Volume 3 finally. So I need to I got all these completed series now, or at least completed omnibuses or something, or absolutes. I need to start reading them, not spending money on buying them anymore. Because I got almost everything I need, unless some crazy silly deal comes up again, like that Ultimate Spider-Man
Oh yeah,
hardcover deal I got for $100.
That was amazing. That you
the
got
entire
that.
thing plus that's a Spider-Man omnibus for $100.
Damn. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just spoiled it. Spider-Man dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell that to people. Still
right.
Pisses me off every time I get a comment. You spoiled the ending, you asshole. I was gonna read
it. Don't try to push your political propaganda and your Superman. You know what happens in the death of Superman?
I don't know, Gabe. Why don't you tell us what happens in Death of Superman?
The Booster Gold gets the shit kicked out of him.
That's very true. He gets his ass beat in the first.
Yeah, that guy gets wrecked, dude.
He goes running back. He's like, "Oh my god, I just got the shit kicked out of me."
Yeah,
it's rough. Booster Gold is rough, man. He gets roughed up. Yeah, Tom King's doing a lot of cool stuff with Booster Gold lately, though.
Oh, he is? Booster Gold's a character I've never tuned into, so I don't know anything about him.
His first appearance is like $100.
Is that good or bad?
It's unusual.
Unusually high or low?
High.
Oh.
Really?
Booster Gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Booster Gold.
That's like him and Ambush Bug are about the same to me.
I like Booster Gold.
Don't get me wrong, I like him too, but it's fucking Booster Gold, man. He's just the guy that comes back. He's like the reverse. Booster Gold is what Marty McFly tried to be in Back to the Future. When he got the Omnimac and tried to come back into time and try to, he's basically Biff.
Yeah.
He's Biff. He comes back in time and tries to like use his future history and future technology to be like a big celebrity and a big star.
Hey, if they announce tomorrow a Booster Gold movie, that book will skyrocket in price.
Well, I think that's what happened. He got announced to be in like a CW show, or there's something around that.
Is it?
World of Tomorrow or whatever it is?
Maybe. Is that show still on?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
I saw like 4 episodes.
Is that the like pseudo Justice where they got like ice? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's where they introduced all those characters, and they were like, "These characters, you don't know what to do with them, so let's all throw them together and give them their own show."
Hey, they got Matt Ryan back as Constantine this season, so I'm fucking watching that.
I will watch that too because I love that show, Constantine. Loved it. Even my daughter loved it. She was so disappointed when it got canceled.
I never seen it.
Oh, it's so good.
Because the Keanu Reeves Constantine is better. I said it. That movie is the shit. That movie deserves a lot more.
I like that movie.
I like that movie.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf in it before he became all weird and started pulling out his own teeth.
Have you heard some of the horror stories on the set of Fury? When he was doing Fury with Brad Pitt and John Barenthal, he was like cutting himself, pulling out his teeth. He wasn't showering for weeks and shit.
Yeah, he got super method or something. Or super druggy, whatever caused it to happen. But whatever. Yeah,
they said John Barenthal, he was on the Joey Diaz podcast. I think he commented on it saying, "Yeah, it was a fucking nightmare with him."
You know what? I would think because people were talking about how expensive the Stan Lee omnibuses are, like those early ones.
Yeah.
Like Thor.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Avengers is pretty expensive. X-Men, Hulk. Those first omnibuses. Maybe now's the time they're going to get reprinted. Now that he's passed. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, just, everybody's always grasping at some kind of event to feel to like kind of validate their waiting for these books to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was surprised that Thor didn't get reprinted with Ragnarok, so I don't know when it's going to get reprinted. Even if it does, I'm not getting it because Silver Age Thor is unreadable.
It's not.
Do you?
Really
yeah, somebody gave it to me. No, I got it in a trade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all verilies and thous and
it's
Loki hast thou lo, there comes an Avenger type of thing. I'm like, what am I reading?
And that's what's cool about the Epic collections. You can get those books pretty cheap, and then, so you can get those early Silver Age stories if you want to. If you're interested in like reading everything from the very beginning of their creation, so you can read like the first, like a lot of the early Hulks are in Epic collections. When it was Hulk, and then it was Tales of Astonish. But those first few issues of Hulk, they didn't know what to do with them. Like his powers kept changing every issue.
Yeah.
It's like he only changes to the Hulk at night. Oh, no, he only changes with like was he taking a pill or was it some kind of like medicine that made him change the Hulk? They just didn't know what to do with him. They just kept changing up his power sets.
Well, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Wasn't it with the early issues of the Hulk the same deal that they didn't know his power set? Like he needed a machine to change into Hulk or something like that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on at that time where they were just like, oh, it's only when he's mad. It's only when it's at night. And now he's stupid. Now he's really smart. Now he's a, I don't know. Now he's a stripper or something.
They were just going with it as they went along.
Yeah, they only do so much. I mean, they were pumping those books out like crazy because I think was that the time when DC was their distributor and they only allowed them to do like 6 issues a month or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was a time when DC was their distributor.
Oh, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, so they only allowed them to do, I think it's 6 issues. I might be lying, but 6 titles. So that's why like those Tales of Suspense and Tales of Astonish had like multiple books, multiple stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they can get more stories out there.
Oh, Gosh, I learned something watching Omnibros Live.
There you go.
We're
Somebody's asking about Hellblazer. If we think that it'll get an omnibus treatment, I doubt it.
No,
that's a lot.
300 issues. Oh, I think that they're committed to that paperback format.
Yeah. Get some custom.
Oversized hardcovers would probably be the best thing to get out of it.
Yeah, or get some custom binds or some like deluxe edition trade paperbacks, man. Those Hellblazer is good stuff.
Or just pick and choose. You can't just pick and choose what runs you want to read. It's all kind of, what's the opposite word of self-contained? Like, or they're all self-contained, but they're not. They're not connected. You could read like Warren Ellis's storyline, or you could read like Andy Diggle's storyline, and not worry too much about what happened before.
Speaking of Warren Ellis, on the plane out, I watched the first season of Castlevania.
How was it? You liked it?
I loved it.
I told you.
You and Gabe were totally right. Same with Fariha. She was right. Everybody was right. Same with Sherlock. Gosh, I thought I'm downloading season 2 now so I can watch it on the plane back. But season 2 seems to have a lot more episodes. But God, it is great.
Jason, you like Castlevania, right, babe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, I dug it a lot.
But it is on it like the most. I've never been so blue balled in my life by a show, other than like Castlevania, because at the very end, they Alucard shows up, and that chick Cypher or Spire, whatever her name is, Syphilis, Herbalitis. They're like, okay, we're gonna go kill Dracula right now, and then end credits over. 2 years later, you gotta wait for season 2 to come out.
That's why I'm glad I waited. Boy, it is good though. Warren Ellis did a great job with it.
Hey Jess, I was kind of following up on the Hellblazer question. Where do you think somebody should start if they're like fresh into it? Because I've been on record saying I did not care for the Delano stuff. I think it's pretty rough to get through to get to the Garth Ennis stuff. So where would you say somebody start with? Because you've read everything Hellblazer.
Yeah, that is.
Have you really? You read all?
I have. Issues? Yeah, I read it all in single issues.
Oh, you're a monster.
I have like 2 long boxes still that I need to sell. See, now I feel differently about the Delano run. I consistently liked every writer's run in Hellblazer. So I would just say start with issue 1, the first trade paperback, and read that. Do
you see they might need to take a step back and do Swamp Thing for his first appearance?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Swamp Thing 37.
The Alan Moore stuff.
Yeah, the Alan Moore stuff.
Which is getting not pretty soon, but on the way.
Yeah, eventually. Hey, yeah, where's my In-N-Out Burger coupon?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I got to send it to you. I'll send it to you tonight.
We'll do an In-N-Out run tomorrow at the signing.
Okay.
I'll send it to you tonight.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm totally just jamming you up because it's funny.
No, it's fine. I forgot about it.
Did you tell them how you got super baited at the In-N-Out merchandise?
Oh, my gosh. There's Gabe took me to the one by the airport, and they have a merchandise store there for In-N-Out stuff. And I super baited is right. They had so much cool stuff, and I was going to get myself a In-N-Out sweatshirt, and then Gabe came up with this varsity jacket hoodie that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
It felt good spending Jess's money.
He totally spent my money there. And I said, do you guys ship to Virginia? And they said, oh, yeah. And I said, well, okay, this is my Christmas present. I'm giving this to my wife, and she can give it to me for my big Christmas present.
It's free shipping, too.
Oh, was it?
It's free shipping.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, I got a couple of shirts and a hat. I got a really cool hat.
You got a couple hoodies, right? You got one for the girls back home, right?
Yeah, I got hoodies for my daughter. Hoodies for my wife and daughter. And but that Varsity Letterman's jacket hoodie was the bossest thing ever when he brought that out.
I think in Hellblazer, like I was saying earlier, that each run is kind of self-contained. Just pick your favorite writer and go from there. Treat it like old school comics where you would start at one issue and go, oh, this is great. And you move forward. I'm trying to get my hands here because I talk to my hands a lot. So you can move forward while at the same time moving backwards, get like the back issues or the back, trades as well. Yeah. I like the Warren Ellis storyline just because that was messed up.
Yeah.
When he stuffed that guy, like he pumped him full of like acid and stuffed him in like a body bag with a dead body in it.
Yeah.
That was banned for a while.
I guess my advice is if you're not going to start with number 1, then you should probably Wikipedia him so you know what he's like. You get a good feel for what he's like as a person. He's
asshole.
He's the most selfish, self-absorbed do-gooder you've ever known. If dealing with hell is considered good, he goes to hell and back, and
he is not above screwing other people over to save his own ass.
Oh my gosh, no, he does it all the time.
Yeah.
And he's famous for it, and he knows he's famous for it. So, yeah, that was one of the crushing endings when he when his double. I guess I don't want to spoil it, but his niece Gemma that he liked so much got messed over with Constantine, and their relationship never got back to square one. And that was the first. I feel like that was the first time you really kind of felt sorry for John. That he got so jacked over in that in the very ending of that series, and I feel like they just haven't found his voice ever since then.
Yeah,
I didn't particularly care for the Rebirth run. I didn't care for the
New 52.
New 252.
Wait, let him smoke.
Yeah, the New 52s kind of end of the New 52 when they reintroduced him. They've really had a hard time finding his voice again. So, I mean, there's certainly enough old stuff out there. 300 issues worth of trade paperbacks are going to be out there eventually, and that's what I would go with. I wouldn't mess with anything except the was that Vertigo?
That was Vertigo.
Yeah.
What was it about his voice you think they got wrong?
I don't.
It was different.
Well, I feel like they changed him. They really played up. They played up his like bisexuality in the Rebirth one, and I get what they were going for. I don't actually particularly care one way or the other about bisexuals. If you're bisexual, good, lucky you. You get 2 to choose from.
Get where you fit in.
Yeah, whatever. That's cool with me. But it felt kind of forced to me. Like it was like how are we? I mean, I think they even said in the book that this was another, or maybe we said it. It was another gender for him to screw over. Now that he was sleeping with men too, but it I don't know. It just felt kind of forced to me.
But my thing, from the little bit that I've read of that stuff and my little experience with John, is it just felt watered down. It didn't feel like the proper John Constantine, or Constantine, however people pronounce it, that people have been reading for over 300 issues for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a good that'd probably be a good title to bring back for the Black Label, for DC's Black Label.
But for the Black Label, yeah. But the thing is, they can't really even bring him back to Vertigo because that run ends pretty definitively.
Yeah.
With how everything turns out.
Yeah, but it did bring them back. So that's what I'm saying. If you did like a black label book where the chains are off a little bit and you can he's not so gilded.
Yeah.
See Constantine's dick in it?
Or his dick. Maybe you even see his butthole. Take it that next up. No, don't do that. No one wants to see the balloon.
Oh my god.
Don't forget, Emily's mom might be watching this.
Yeah, but this is Vegas. This is just a Vegas trip.
I know. I'm turning into Gabe now that I'm in Vegas.
I'm infectious. Watch out.
Yes.
Right, babe? So I'm going to cut this pretty soon. We got dinner.
Oh, do we have reservations?
No.
Do we need them?
No. We're going to have to wait on that.
Where are you guys going?
This place I heard called Montez.
Ooh.
Which is an amazing, authentic ramen noodle place.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, good ramen noodles, not starving college student ramen noodles.
Yeah, a lot of people
ramen noodles that Omar would probably put mustard on or something weird.
Oh, that's disgusting. Well, a lot of people, when they think like ramen, they think of like the stuff you get at Walmart and stuff like that. No, real ramen is incredible if you get somebody that can do it right.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this almost as much as In-N-Out Burger, this ramen place.
This place is great because you eat all the noodles, you eat, whatever like meat or whatever kind of additives that you have in it. And you always have broth left over. So I think for like $2 you get another round of noodles they just throw in there for you. So it's almost like cereal where you're like, oh, I ate all the cereal, but I got milk left over. I'm not going to
drink down the milk.
I'm not going to drink. I'll put more cereal in it.
It was Cocoa Puffs. I always wanted to drink the milk down.
Yeah. And then they started changing up the way like cereal's made. And like it just got really sugary and then the milk just got gross.
Yeah.
That weird artificial sugar or cancer causing sugar or whatever they put in there now. Or they make Cookie Crisp a fucking wolf and not like a burglar.
What the hell?
I know. That was a big controversy in the group chat this week.
What the fuck was that? I go to Walmart and I'm like, and I see the wolf on the Cookie Crisp box. I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
Well, Gio was talking about how General Mills wants to do like a General Mills universe with their cereal box characters.
Oh, right, Frankenberry and stuff.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, and so Gio was like, this pitch ideas. I was like, all right, only if you could bring back Cookie Crisp as a burglar and his fucking burglar as a dog. And going, Cookie Crisp.
They have to stop with this stupid universe. Not everything needs to be a universe. A few years ago when Battleship came out, they were talking about doing like a Hasbro universe, like Monopoly. There was a Jenga movie that was in the works and stuff. Not everything needs to be a universe these days.
Yeah, look at what DC did.
Oh, God. Hey, I'm looking forward to Aquaman.
I am too, but I'm worried. I think if that movie sucks balls or it just fails or if it's kind of just like a dud, then that's going to be the end, man. I think their trust and their level of support that people have for them, their credit they have with people is running really thin. Like they have like I think DC probably has like a 540 credit rating with people right now.
540.
Yeah.
Marvel's is like 800.
Yeah. Marvel can get all the loans they want at good interest rates. When DC's got to go to one of those local like car dealerships, it's like buy here, pay here kind of place. You're like, oh, they got a Malibu.
Good analogy. Are there any questions in the chat before we call it? I mean, we did start late, and I'm sorry about that.
We got to get a couple more strippers in the hamster wheel to kind of power our internet here.
It was so weird. I just could not get it until you sent me that extra link.
Yeah, it's a trick.
How do you know that trick?
Just experience.
You're gonna have to teach me that trick because it was
just text message yourself the link.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you can't do it from the chat for whatever reason. So if you copy it and text it to yourself, and then hit the link, then you pop right in. Well, you don't pop right in, but it goes, oh, read this disclaimer, and you go, okay.
Because I was struggling until you did that, and
so I was in a group. I was like, "There's a trick. Watch this," and then boom, we started the show.
Yeah.
I can go for another drink. Did you finish your beer?
Yeah.
Damn it. Let me just eat the orange out of it. There's probably some alcohol in it.
I ended up wrapping up Red Dead this week.
You ended up what now?
I ended up finishing up Red Dead this week.
Oh yeah, did you enjoy it?
I cried like a little bitch towards the end.
That's funny because at the while you're like, dude, this movie is just dragging ass.
It does.
But this
No,
game drags balls.
It desperately needs an editor, and I'm talking about in terms of the story because it drags. It fucking drags. Especially the epilogue, because the epilogue, you think you're gonna finish the game. You finished. There's 6 chapters, 2 epilogues. You think you finish the game after chapter 6, and it's like epilogue, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This is probably only like an hour. 10 more fucking hours, and it drags, but it's pretty worth it for the most part. It's just no, it is. The payoff is there. It's just it really could have used a lot of shaving off in terms of the story.
Well, my daughter and I just started it, and I haven't seen her for 2 straight weekends, but she's spending Thanksgiving weekend with us, so I'll get to it. I'll play it a lot Thanksgiving weekend.
It's good. It's
doing a show on Thanksgiving. We did last year, didn't we?
I don't know. Did we do a
Thanksgiving
show?
I remember you eating pie. Like she brought you food down to your basement.
Oh, I guess we did a Thanksgiving show. Yeah, that's fine with me. Why not? Everybody's at home.
So, Shinwalaga is asking, since y'all in Vegas, I might as well ask this. Are y'all planning to take a trip to Toronto anytime soon? Having to meet up with any of the Canadian Omnibus collectors.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That'd be cool. I mean, we didn't take a trip to Vegas. Jess did. I live in Vegas.
Yeah.
And Jess came out here we've been talking about this for like a year.
Yeah, ever since you told me Adam Hughes was going to be here.
Yeah, so, but honestly, man, anybody out there, Canada or another part of the country or wherever, have your own OmniBros meetup at a convention or maybe a local signing at your store. Just have your own meetup. It doesn't have to be one of us involved. There's only so many of us. We can only go so far. But yeah, have your own meetup.
Post pictures.
Yeah, post pictures on the group. Make it your own thing, man. You know, we could do like just almost like a franchise kind of thing. You can just franchise it out and just do an OmniBros meetup in, at least in Florida. He's in Orlando.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. I know he's pretty down to meet up with people whenever.
Oh yeah.
Jess is in Washington D.C., so he's gonna have a meetup with Trump. You got a view of the Trump Tower right here out your window. That's probably why your shades are drawn. But yeah, no, just do your own thing, man. Make it happen. Post it on the group. Tag us on Instagram. We'll repost it. That kind of stuff. You know, it's a community. It doesn't have to be about me, Jess, Luis, Ryley. Ryley's in Texas.
I've seen in person everybody but Lou.
I met everybody but Ryley.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
you're Gio. Yeah.
You haven't met me or Gio in person.
No.
I really am. Gio is such a nice person. I really am expecting him to be like a drug lord or something when I go see him in Puerto Rico.
It's like, while I'm here, can you carry this package over the border for me?
He is too nice of a person.
He is the nicest person.
He might secretly like drown puppies in his bathtub or something.
Good heavens.
No, the only one I've met is Gabe. Like from this chat, but every year at MegaCon, if you're in Florida, well, no, we didn't get to do it last year. The year before, Gabe and we hosted a get together, and we had like how many people out there? Like 10, 12 people.
Yeah, we had like a big like roundabout. We like interviewed everybody. It was like
oh yeah, I remember
a roundtable discussion. We were at the bar.
Were you gonna be able to make it out here this year?
No,
can't do it this year.
It's just like when working at the store, it's hard for me to go to like different conventions and stuff.
Yeah,
I might, but it's just expensive. You know.
No, it is. The hotels here are not cheap.
No. And I stayed at the hotel that was connected to the convention center there too.
Yeah, it was good because at the end of the day, like when we all left, you saw the table; it was just full of drinks. Like everybody was drinking by the time we were done.
Dude, it was just bottles and empty glasses, and man,
it was a good time though. We had a good time.
Yeah. If anybody's in Vegas, come to Torpedo. I mean, hit me up. You know, I'm down to hang out and stuff. You know.
Yeah, it is a cool store. Very cool store.
Wait till you see it. I got Capacity tomorrow. With Adam Hughes and J. Scott Campbell there.
Yeah, best advice that we can give to somebody who like wants to meet other members, unless you live like near one of us, I think most of us would be down to meet up like members. just post it in the Facebook group. You know, say, hey, I want to do like a meetup and I'm in this area. Let me know if anybody else is in this area. You'd be surprised because I didn't know here in Orlando that there was so many people from the group. I get people all the time that are like, yeah, I live like right down the road from where you live. I'm like, you're kidding.
Yeah, Oscar lives out there. I remember I had to do that omnibus handoff for him. That you had. Remember you sold him like your amazing
Spider-Man. Yeah. That was a pain in the ass to carry through the convention floor.
Dude, those things are massive, bro. Yeah.
There's like 4 or 5 of them, and I had to drag them all the way to Gabe's hotel room. That was such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and I wouldn't help you. You carry that shit. Yeah, but if you have a convention in town, I'm sure there's other. The Omnibus group is like 4,000 people deep.
Yeah, we met a lot of people at Baltimore.
Yeah. So just next time there's like a show in your area, or maybe a store signing, or something like that, just post it up in the group.
And maybe one year we'll get a panel.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to have a panel.
Even if it's like at the bar, we'll just do our own panel at the bar, like we did at Orlando. Oh, look at that! Negro Orlando's in the chat. What up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
I gotta hit you up, fool. I know some things are going on, so I'm gonna hit you up. I was actually talking to Daisy about that today. I'm gonna hit him up at dinner and see what's going on with you.
Yeah, I gotta hang out with that dude. He's asked me a few times like when we can grab something to eat.
Yeah, don't ignore that guy.
I'm not ignoring him. I got this whole week off, Sean. If you want to hit me up for lunch or something, dude.
Dude, just get a bunch of no, never mind. Just get some park passes, and you can just go to like fucking Disneyland with that dude like every other day.
Oh, Luis's favorite thing.
Because my friend out there, like, he's been one of my closest friends since high school. He lives out in Orlando now.
Oh, okay.
And he has a YouTube channel called Negro Orlando, and all he does is go to like parks, like different like Universal Studios and like beer gardens out there.
Negro Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he just goes like all the amusement parks and stuff out there all the time.
Well, I love amusement parks, so I should hang out with him.
Me and him got arrested before.
That does not surprise me.
We got arrested back in Victorville for knocking over trash cans.
That does not surprise me.
We were like 19, 20 years old. And there's nothing to do in Victorville. So we used to not only go out and knock over trash cans, I'll get into that in a second, but we used to just go to like car dealerships and be like, hey, I'm going to test drive this car. And they'll just let you test drive the car, right? But they have like, the salesman with you. So we would go test drive cars and race people. And like these like Mustangs, like excursions or whatever we could. We would just race people in the cars. And then you're interested in buying it? Like, nah, dude, I don't have money for this, but thanks for letting me drive it. But we had nothing to do, so we just kind of made our own fun. And one of those things that we made our own fun of was we would go around different parts of the town, and when it was their trash day, and I would sit outside the window, like we rolled the window down, so I would sit on the door where the window is and lean out, and I would grab a trash can by a tandem.
Yeah.
And they would just drive down the street as fast as they can. So it'd almost be like bowling, and I would just smash the trash can into other trash cans.
Wow.
And we would videotape it. So this is before YouTube, or else we probably had like 50 billion subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
But then we got busted. The cops found us. Because they just followed. He told us, I found you because I just followed like the wave of destruction.
Wave of destruction. That's awesome.
We got arrested, and then we had to pay a $110 fine. We're like, oh man, that was it? That was totally worth it.
My $110 fine today was betting on the Buckeyes.
Yeah, Sean, I told him the Stan Lee story. We met him in the parking lot smoking cigarettes. But I didn't tell him the crazy part where Stan Lee, it was the Shrine Auditorium, if you remember the story. This is the building where they have the Academy Awards in Hollywood. And this is a long time ago. This was like I still had hair. There's pictures of me, and I had hair. So this is probably like 1999, 1998, maybe 2000. It's in that range of years.
Oh man, that was when the Matrix came out.
Yeah, the only people who knew Stan Lee were people who knew comics and was into comics and stuff like that. And I went to go to the bathroom to take a whiz, and the guy next to me was just like talking to himself, like trying to pump himself up. Like, I'm gonna talk to Stan Lee. Like he's holding his dick, peeing. I'm gonna talk to Stan Lee. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk to him. It's gonna happen. And he leaves, and he just barrels down the aisleway to like where Stan Lee was, and like security guards just jumped him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was weird.
Dude, hey, kind of going off a little bit of a tangent. Do you remember like when the Matrix first hit? Everybody was wearing that black leather.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody was just dying in huge trench coats. It was all black and everything, the boots and stuff like that. The slip.
Yeah, but then I was also like, right. Oh God, when did the Matrix come out? 1999.
It was 99.
It was March. So they were only allowed to wear those black leather trench coats for about a month because then Columbine happened.
Columbine, yeah, because then Columbine happened right after.
So I remember that was a whole thing after that and stuff. But that same show, that Shrine Auditorium, I used to go. It used to be every third Sunday of the month was the show at the Shrine Auditorium, and they used to get big name people there like Tom McFarlane, Eric Larson, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they had everybody from the Matrix there. This is before the Matrix came out, and nobody knew about the Matrix.
Yeah.
And so they had the director. They had both directors. They had both the Roskowskis. They had Joel Silver, the producer. They had most of the major actors there. Keanu Reeves was there. Carrie Ann Fisher was there.
Ooh.
Joe, whatever his name was, that played Cypher was there.
Madelyn, I think.
Yeah, there you go. And they just talked about the movie, and people were asking them questions because the day before was like the press screening. So some of the people who were there saw it at the press screening. They were asking them questions about the movie, and I go, "This movie sounds fucking cool. I haven't heard about this." And they gave us passes to go to the Warner Brothers movie lot to see this movie.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Saw the movie, and it changed my fucking life, and it became my favorite movie of all time.
I love that movie.
And I had an Abba Zaba blow up in my pocket.
You what?
An Abba Zaba, the candy bar.
Oh,
it's those white candy bars that
yeah.
have like peanut butter in it, and it blew up in my pocket. So I'm just like licking peanut butter out of my pocket while watching this movie change my experience.
It blew up in your pocket.
Yeah,
dude. Like summer of 1999 is regarded by a lot of film people as like one of the greatest summers for films. Like it's ridiculous.
I have to look back on that because that was a great year too. The year that Terminator 2 came out was another good year.
It was 94, 93, I think was Terminator 2.
Something like that. It was just that was just another great year of movies. I mean, not only just Terminator 2, but there's other. I can't think of it right now. It kind of got me in the spot, but I have to look it up. But yeah, that was just another great year for movies.
Check this out. Okay, so in 99 we got, this is all in the span of a few months, Fight Club, which changed. Fight Club changed a lot in the industry. As far as even like how guys, like the male appearance for Fight Club, everybody wanted that Brad Pitt look after that.
Yeah,
like
everybody wanted those abs and that, like, that lower third ab or whatever.
Yeah, that super lean look. Before it was just everybody wanted to be fucking huge. They wanted to be like Arnold. And then everybody saw Brad Pitt in that, and they were like, oh, shit.
No, everybody wanted that arrow ab that points to their wiener.
We got Eyes Wide Shut, which, it is what it is. The Matrix.
Yes.
The Green Mile.
That's
American Beauty.
Nice.
Oh, I loved American Beauty.
Yeah.
Classic.
American Pie.
Until Kevin Spacey got all weird and now just everything he's ever done is tainted.
Well, and that's true.
Hey, I still like 7, which, that actually makes a lot more sense now watching 7.
My wife, I used to tell her, I was like, Kevin Spacey's a creepo, right? Like, he's not only is not there's anything wrong with it, but like he's gay, but he hits on the wrong type of people. And she's like, no, he doesn't. You don't know what you're talking about. And then how long have you been together for? 15 years? Yeah. Close to 15 years? Yeah. It's come to fruition, and I've proven my point.
We also got The Sixth Sense.
Oh.
Yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You, which I actually like that movie.
That's a good movie.
The Mummy. Office Space.
Yes.
Star Wars Episode 1.
No,
which
Episode 1, sorry, everybody.
Yeah. Sleepy Hollow. I like Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Galaxy Quest.
Oh, nice. That was great.
House on Haunted Hill. Never saw that. Let's see. The Boondock Saints. Which I actually...
Oh, God. Oh.
I like the Boondock Saints.
Oh, I'm leaving this fucking video right now.
I've never seen it.
Oh, God.
It's not that good. Dude. It is not that good, but I like the Boondock Saints.
Oh.
Let me see. The Blair Witch Project, which people make fun of it now, but that was a cultural phenomenon when that came out.
Fuck Boondock Saints. I'm back on that. Sean, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Deep Blue Sea. I love Deep Blue Sea.
The deepest, bluest. My head is like a shark fin.
I love Deep Blue Sea so much, man. Toy Story 2.
Yes.
Being John Malkovich.
One of the better movies to one of the only times a sequel like kind of tops the original movie.
I like Toy Story 2 more than Toy Story 1.
Yeah. I did too.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're doing a Toy Story 4, but you know. What else?
Because I didn't cry enough at the end of Toy Story 3.
Oh, that shit broke me, man.
Oh yeah.
Being John Malkovich, never seen it.
Oh, that movie's great, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
We got The Talented Mr. Ripley.
Okay.
This is crazy. All these movies in the span of a few months. Tarzan. I love Tarzan.
The Disney movie, one, right?
Yeah, the Disney movie. Yeah. Dogma.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's a good movie.
I like Dogma. I like that. That's one of my favorite Kevin Smith films.
I was going to say one of Kevin Smith's final like good movies.
Yeah. Wild Wild West. That was horrible.
Ugh.
And The Iron Giant.
Oh man, I haven't seen it, but I know the fervor that is connected to that movie.
Wait, hold up. Time out. You've never seen The Iron Giant?
I have not seen The Iron Giant.
And neither have I.
Okay, you both, especially you, Gabe, that you have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Gabe, especially you that you have kids, you should sit down tomorrow, rent it on whatever format you can get, and watch it. It's amazing. It's
all my kids watch is Thomas the Train toy videos on YouTube and Mickey's Clubhouse.
Dude, it's
was it Baby Shark? Baby Shark? Yeah. Mama Shark, Daddy Shark? Yeah. The crazy uncle who touches me Shark? Okay.
It's such a beautiful movie, dude. Vin Diesel is the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
He's
also Bloodshot, so there you go.
Yeah, he is. Anything else while we're doing this? No, that's all. But yeah, like looking back at this, Any Given Sunday, Man on the Moon.
Any given Sunday is a great movie. And if I remember correctly, you get to see Elizabeth Berkley's vagina.
What?
Yes.
I don't remember that. I haven't seen that movie. Now
we're about to sell that movie out on Amazon right now. Watch. It's gonna be like when we talk about something on IST and they sell it out. Sorry for everybody out there who was looking for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Volume 2. Everybody got fucked on that.
But yeah, summer of '99. It's crazy how many good films came out of that. Those few months.
I'm gonna look that up and see what the release dates were. Like, how many of these came out like together, and people had to like choose or something like that. You know?
Yeah, a lot of these were huge cultural hits, like Sixth Sense, Fight Club.
Wait, Sixth Sense came out then too?
Summer of '99.
You didn't mention that.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
That was a phenomenon. That was a thing where it was like, did you see that movie yet? I'm not saying anything, but you need to go see it. Like that was one of those things that was like, just the word of mouth of that movie was like none other. They even made like a word of mouth like trailer for it. It was the first time I ever seen it. We're like, you've seen it once before, now see it again and tell your friends about it. And Bruce Willis is dead.
Somebody's gonna get mad at that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It's like a 20-year movie.
Yeah,
it is.
Jesus, comment on it, and I'll just delete it. I don't care. Fuck you.
It was 20 years ago. Wow.
All right, I think we should be getting ready to go. It's fucking 6:45.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
9:44 here.
InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Every quarter, there's an OmniBros discount code. Over $50 in an order gets you free shipping. Fabulous service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
We know Emily.
And
if you're frustrated with yourself or just the idea of IST running out of these books like Conan, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or anything else, they do have a pre-order, or no, not pre-order, I'm sorry, a wish list on their site. Use that wish list to your advantage. Help yourself, help everybody else. Do a little bit of research. Think in the future. Don't think on the spot or this week. But add stuff to that wish list, because that's the only way IST has any idea of what books are popular and what they should order.
Yeah.
So small books like Conan that they probably don't order that many of, or like Power Rangers or anything else like Valiant books. Put that stuff on your wish list. So IST has an idea of what kind of favor there is behind these books. So hopefully this doesn't happen to everybody over and over again. But yeah, so you can find me, Gabe Infinity Watch on Instagram. Here on YouTube, I just put up a video of my spinner rack that I got. I'm on the Omnibus Collectors group. Don't add me on Facebook. I'll delete your request.
I do the same thing too.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. Don't follow me on Facebook. Family. That's a family real name. That's real life on Facebook for me. Where can I find you, Jess?
Omnidog's Vault on YouTube and Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram.
Yeah. And Comics Guide 101 on Facebook and Twitter, and pretty much the same thing applies to me as Gabe. I like my personal life to be personal, and I'm really not that interesting of a person.
And you can find me and Jess at Penn and Teller tonight.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Are you guys going to there tonight?
Yeah, I got tickets for us.
Sweet. He lost a lot of weight.
Which one?
Penn, I think was the big guy.
Penn, the big guy, yeah.
Yeah, he used to be a big guy a while ago. That was a while ago, though.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. Good for him.
All right, guys.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks, Luis.
Later, guys.
Bye.